A dark night in a city that knows how to keep its secrets. But one man is still trying to find the answers to life's persistent questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
It was November, and I was trying to find an excuse not to go to my sister Georgina's for Thanksgiving and have to listen to her husband Al talk about his urinary tract. And then I got a phone call from Dallas.
Mr. Noir, it's Laura Louise down in Dallas.
Yes.
I've got me a big problem. It's about my brother Buddy. He wants to run for mayor, and he wants me to donate a big chunk of money to his campaign. I just got to find some way to stop him from embarrassing the family.
Listen, ma'am, there's so many embarrassing people in public life. I mean, what's wrong with one more? I mean,
Well, see, Buddy moved away to New York 10 years ago, and it's changed him. Well, he's become a vegan, and he is in favor of gun control. I mean, in Texas, our idea of gun control is just to hold the gun real steady. Okay? You know what I mean? I just tell you, it's one thing after another. And he wants to get football out of the schools and focus on academics.
What?
I mean, that's his big platform. No more football, just study hall. Hey, see, I'm in the beauty business, Mr. Noir. I do hair, and I depend on the goodwill of the public. So please, can you help me?
when you get a chance to leave Minnesota and go to Dallas in November, that's a chance you don't want to turn down. So that evening I was on Lone Star Airlines, direct to Dallas with one stop in Abilene and one in Lubbock.
Hey, y'all, this is Waco Bill talking at you from up here in the cockpit. And as soon as I'm done taking this headset off, I'm gonna take it off, and if air traffic control wants to talk to me, well, they're gonna have to send me a letter in the mail. I fly the Texas way. I see where I want to go, and I head straight there, and if you get in my way, well, that's gonna be your problem. Hey, it's only an airplane, right? How hard can it be? Like we say back at home, you know, everybody wants to get to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Well, either way, we're taking you there, and its name is Texas. Woo-wee, let's get her done.
I got to Dallas, and there was Laura Louise, and she certainly was in the hair business. Hers was large, and her face was painted a flesh color, and it was lit up with sparkles, quite a picture. But she had an envelope in hand. She had $500 advance payment, so I didn't mind.
Oh, I tell you, I don't know what made Buddy decide to run for mayor. He never showed an interest before. I mean, he went to New York so he could get a part in the musical, the one with that big song, Big D, little A, double L-A-S.
Big D?
Little A, double L-A-S.
And that spells Dallas, my darling, darling Dallas.
Gonna give you a pleasure to confess
that you're from Big D, my oh yes.
I'm Big D, little A, double L-A, Big D, little A, double L-A, Big D, little A, double L-A, yes.
So did he get the part, or?
Well, he said they told him his accent was all wrong. He couldn't draw.
I see. So your brother stayed in New York, huh?
17 years it's been. And you know how actors are, they never give up.
So did you ever see him perform?
Well, once. He was Curly in Oklahoma.
And?
Well, the urge to get up on stage is not in itself an indication of talent.
Yes, well,
You know.
certainly know that's true. So when did Buddy come back to Dallas?
Oh, he hasn't come back. He's gonna come back.
Oh, when?
Oh, I don't know, like in the spring or something.
So he wants you to send him money so he can run for mayor.
In New York.
Send you money in New York so he can come back here and run for mayor.
Yeah, because he's come back for the election.
But he's not here.
No.
I see, but you haven't actually laid eyes on him then.
No.
But you can tell he's your brother.
Well, he sort of sounds like him.
You know, I just wonder if you're not the victim of a scam
What?
by a notorious criminal by the name of Russell Timmey.
What?
Man of 1,000 voices.
Oh, dear. Well, spit my grits and call me a hush puppy.
I mean, the mayoral election is not until 2015.
What? Well, I didn't know that.
You have the caller's number on your mobile there?
Well, yes, I do. Oh, my, this is so embarrassing.
So I made the call to the 917 number, a New York number.
is it?
Mr. Timmy?
Who's calling?
Calling from down in Dallas,
Oh.
Mr. Timmy. I need to speak to you, or if you're not Mr. Timmy, somebody else.
Just a moment. Let me turn you over to my lawyer. Hello, this is Bill Clinton. What we got going down there in Dallas? I love that town. Had me some fantastic barbecue there once. Hey, look who's here.
I just heard the name Dallas, figured it was somebody I know. Maybe another decider. Maybe even somebody from my nuclear family. Why, wait a minute, look who's here. Dick Cheney wants to talk to you.
If this is concerning the mayoral election, I know for a fact that I am operating on an express directive and granted the constitutional authority from a high-placed person whose name I'm not permitted to reveal at this time. Oh, Mr. Secretary? Well, this is highly sensitive. I must emphasize that you are poking your beezer, Mr. Noir, into matters that do not concern you.
Mr. Timmy.
Mr. Timmy. Oh, he's not here to take your call. Listen, who should I say is calling?
Mr. Timmy, listen, there's not going to be any money coming from the hairdresser in Dallas, just so you know, okay? That particular well is dry now, okay? Comprende? Huh?
Hello there. I just happened to be monitoring the phone call for security purposes, and I think you'd better hang up. And have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Timmy, let me just say this clearly and simply. Don't mess with Texas, okay? So long.
I tell you, I can't thank you enough, Mr. Noir. I mean, you saved me from a terrible embarrassment. And now I've gotten in touch with my real brother buddy, and he's coming back to Dallas for good.
I see. So not to run for public office.
No. He just got tired of being all crowded in with a bunch of strangers. And then the other day on the subway,
Yes.
he heard someone say, "Hey, you!" And he looked down. It was a pretty little thing with a flower in her hair. And do you know what he said to her?
I can guess.
You're from Big D, I can guess. By the way you draw and the way you dress, you're from Big D, my oh yes. I mean Big D, little A, double L-A, Big D, little A, double L-A, Big D, little A, double L-A, yes.
I thought of staying around in Dallas, but then Georgina called and she said Al had gotten some pills that help a lot, and would I please head back home? So I headed back north.
Okay, we're beginning our descent into Minnesota, and I do mean descent. Why anybody would live here is beyond me, but that's none of my business. Now, if any of you want me to land on a highway near your house, just come up to the cockpit and point it out. Okay, we're going down. Let's get her done.
A dark night in a city that keeps its secrets. And there on the 12th floor of the Acme building is a guy still trying to find the answers to life's questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
Mr. Tim Russell, Man of 1,000 Voices, Fred Newman, and Sue Scott.